Welcome back, everyone. It's fall, my absolute favorite season. Not only do I love the stunning autumn colors outside, but I also can't get enough of creating cozy fall recipes. And today we're making 3 of my newest fall recipes, starting with a warming rosemary and white bean soup. Start by finely mincing half of a white onion, 3 stalks of celery, 5 cloves of garlic, and 2 tablespoons of fresh rosemary. To a large pot, heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil or avocado oil, then add the onion, garlic, celery, and rosemary. Stir everything together and let it simmer for a few minutes until the onions turn translucent. Next, add 2 small cans of white beans, 2 bouillon cubes, and 3 cups of water. Let the soup simmer over medium heat for about 30 minutes. While the soup simmers, I'm slicing up some homemade sourdough to serve on the side. I have to say, I'm pretty proud of this loaf. My sourdough skills are definitely improving. I'll be sure to share the recipe in a future video. Once the soup has had time to simmer, use an immersion blender to blend the soup until smooth. We enjoyed this lunch with the fresh sourdough, and it was the perfect cozy fall meal. We have more apples than we know what to do with, and I have been craving cinnamon buns, so I thought, why not create an apple cinnamon bun recipe? Start by warming 1 cup of plant milk in a pot. You don't want it to boil, just heat it until it's slightly warmer than lukewarm. Once it's ready, pour the milk into a small bowl and add 1.5 teaspoons of instant active dry yeast along with 1/4 cup of white sugar. Give it a good stir and then let it sit for about 10 minutes. While the milk mixture rests, add 3 cups of all-purpose flour to a large bowl, followed by 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Then mix in 2 tablespoons of melted butter, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Pour in your milk mixture and stir until a shaggy dough starts to form. At this stage, it's best to switch to using your hands. I like to coat my hands with a little olive oil before kneading the dough because it prevents the dough from sticking to my hands. Once the dough has come together into a ball, cover it with plastic wrap or a damp towel and let it rest for about an hour or until the dough has doubled in size. The amount of time it will take your dough to double in size will depend on the temperature of your kitchen. Mine took an hour, but if your kitchen is cooler, you might need closer to an hour and a half. While the dough is rising, let's prep our apples. Start by peeling and chopping 1 large apple. Here I'm using ambrosia apples since that's what we picked on our apple picking day and they are my favorite. Add the chopped apples to a frying pan over medium heat along with 1 tablespoon of water, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of maple syrup. Cover and cook until the apples are soft and tender, which should take anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. Next, let's make the cinnamon sugar filling. In a small bowl, combine 3/4 cup of light brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and a pinch of salt. Give it a mix, then set it aside. After about an hour, your dough should have doubled in size. Remove the plastic wrap and turn it onto a lightly floured surface. Sprinkle a little flour on top to prevent sticking, then roll the dough into a large rectangle about 1/4 inch thick. Brush the top of the dough with melted vegan butter, then evenly sprinkle over the cinnamon sugar mixture. I find using your hands works best for spreading it out. Next, spoon the stewed apples evenly across the dough. Starting from the center at the bottom, gently roll the dough upward, working your way toward the edges. To cut the rolls, you can use a very sharp knife or a piece of string. Each slice should be about ½ inch thick, giving you around 12 to 14 cinnamon buns. Place them snugly in a large baking dish. I had to use 2 because they didn't fit in my small one. Cover the buns with a damp towel and let them rise for another hour. Once they've risen, bake the cinnamon buns at 180 degrees Celsius or 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 20 to 25 minutes or until the tops are golden brown. While the buns bake, let's whip together a pumpkin spice icing. In a large bowl, mix together vegan butter, icing sugar, 2 teaspoons of soy milk, and 1 teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. After mixing, I decided to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. It really brings out the flavors. Check out these golden fluffy apple cinnamon buns. These were so delicious. I like to keep my icing light, but if you're a big fan of the icing, go ahead and add more. Now for the final recipe, a super nutritious fall harvest kale salad. I have to admit, I'm not much of a summer person, mostly because I'm completely obsessed with fall and squash. For this salad, we'll be roasting a whole acorn squash. Start by cutting off the ends, then slice it lengthwise into quarters. Cut those into ½ inch thick pieces. Place the squash in a large bowl, drizzle with 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and season with ½ teaspoon of salt. Give it a toss, then spread the slices out onto a lined baking dish. While the squash roasts, thinly slice 1 apple. For the dressing, combine 1/4 cup of tahini, 1 clove of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, the juice of 1 lemon, and 1/4 cup of water. Whisk until smooth and adjust the sweetness with a bit more maple syrup if you prefer. To prepare the kale, drizzle 1 to 2 tablespoons of olive oil and use your hands to massage it thoroughly. This helps soften the leaves and makes them much more tender and enjoyable to eat. I also like to add the seeds from 1 pomegranate, or you can use dried cranberries for a touch of sweetness if you prefer. Top with your sliced apple, pomegranate seeds, pumpkin seeds, and crushed pecans. Once the roasted squash has cooled, add it to the salad along with some vegan feta. The one I'm using here is from a brand called Violife. Finally, drizzle over some of that creamy maple tahini dressing. And there you have it, 3 cozy seasonal fall recipes that are simple to make and packed with flavor. Thank you so much for watching. You can find all of the recipes on cashews-and-carrots.com with the link in the description box below. I hope you're all having a wonderful start to your fall season, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!